Hey witches, it's Lee and this is Do Magical Thing, and I want to chat to you about witchcon.com. That is a place you need to go right now, get some tickets. It is the SASS Witch Con weekend, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the SASS Witch Con is happening. And what is a SASS Witch Con? Well, it's for secular, it's for skeptical, more science-based, atheist, agnostic, non-theist witches, to really have this moment of community and of learning and listening and interacting and fun as well, you know. This is something that came about from a group that I've been in for many years, and some fantastic people, Maya, Clay, Annika, Alex, Julie, have really been just brilliant in terms of organising it, and there's so much passion in this, and it is very much from the more secular, sceptical community for the secular and, you know, the secular community. This is something that I really feel is a moment in witch history. You know, we read so much about the formation of different, you know, paths in witchcraft, and throughout the sort of modern occult history, we see these things and you think, oh, I wonder what it would have been like to be at that moment, and the excitement and the anticipation and all the stuff that was to come. Well, this is that moment for secular, skeptical, atheist, non-theist witches. This is that moment really to go, hey, wow, what a fantastic, fantastic opportunity, and what on earth will come next is just fantastic. So, well, you know, really with Do the Magical Thing, you know, I started this to make sure that everything was accessible, and there was no kind of curtain and this sort of elitism and all this stuff, and that's why I really value the saver passes, the scholarships that are there. I just think it's just fantastic, and you know, this is something that is going to be just such a moment to join everyone together and to just build connections, because it can be really hard as a more sort of as a non-theist witch, speaking from my own perspective, to find those people in the community that are similar to you. And this is just it's going to be good, it's going to be juicy and exciting and all that kind of stuff. I'm going to be on the first panel. This is where Do the Magical Thing comes into it. Even if I wasn't on the panel, I would be there, but I am very honoured and very kind of amazed to be on the first panel. Really epic. It's going to be looking at kind of the different terms and addressing those, looking at how we go about our craft, and just outstanding really. This is a moment to really define things and put stuff out there, and this is all going to be from different perspectives. The people on the just inspiring, exciting people. You know, you've got creators like Sedna, you've got Skeptical Witch, you've got Lozzie Stardust, you've got Geordie Witch, you've got all these folks who are there doing micro talks on really important subjects like ADHD and witchcraft, and we're looking at colonialism and how that factors into things, and really just addressing so much stuff that is just, it's really key and really important and under explored sort of areas. For the panel itself, I'm going to be sharing it with people who I really truly admire, and just feel just kind of a bit amazed that I'm with these people on this panel. Obviously Alex Wrekk, I always mention their PBW Witch Shop in the description box. They do these amazing zines. You must, or you might have seen the reel that I did on Instagram. Just amazing work that they do. They have the PBW Witch Shop, which is just such a vital, inspirational collection of different works that really every witch should sort of have a browse of and have a look at and get some great things. Plus they do amazing buttons. Who doesn't love buttons? Bree, NicGarran, obviously my favourite witchy writer. Bree, NicGarran wrote Grove Daughter Witchery. We had that brilliant interview with them, and they kindly gave me so much of their time and answered so many questions so brilliantly. And so I know that this panel is just going to be amazing, and I'm going to be on there. What the heck? Sedna is going to be there, repping the more skeptical, the sort of non-supernatural witches, and I really feel that they're such an important voice for those witches there. They have some really great videos on, incorporating really kind of the ritual aspects and making them and sort of backing them up. They really have been an entry point for a lot of witches into the sort of more skeptical witch community. So what more could you ask for with that? Really, it's just really epic. What am I going to contribute to that? Well, hopefully I'm going to be the sort of non-theist voice, if you like. I'm going to be someone who is that sort of in-between of woo and the more sort of sceptical side of things, and a sort of, I guess, a middle road. But yeah, I'm hoping to bring that in there, and just really a gratitude and an enthusiasm. As you know, I always have this enthusiasm for the subject, so yeah, it's just epic. I'm also going to be doing a fireside chat with Alex Wrekk as well, about protection magic. And so there's going to be some sort of looking at the history of it, looking at the lore of it, really exploring different things, different ways and methods, and obviously just answering questions and all sorts of things. And that's a really, I'm really looking forward to that. I'm really looking forward to getting to the nitty gritty of it. And protection magic and your magical home is really something that's always been... It's been something that I've really valued as a thing to build up, and I feel like you can do it in any kind of space, whether it's a room or whether it's a whole, mansion if you're that lucky. So, yeah, I feel like that's going to be super exciting. There are micro talks on so many different subjects. Do check out the schedule on witchcon.com, and just so many people I admire who I haven't mentioned. People who are just, absolutely fantastic and exciting, and people that I hope will, I'll learn more about, and that will, this community is just going to sort of grow and grow and grow. So, absolutely awesome. So the WitchCon is this weekend, as I say, really, really just such a moment in witch history, such a moment for me personally, as a witch. When I started out, witchcraft is an overwhelming thing when you first get into it, and witchcraft seems so vast, and it is vast, But I was saying in the brew chat that happened a week before, as a sort of informal kind of get together, I was saying about that it's really, I feel like you kind of go outwards and then you go inwards. There's like a kind of funneling out and a funneling in, and that's how you kind of craft into things. And so I've definitely done that, and through my sort of seeking of knowledge, I realised there were sort of spaces where I felt things could be, and gaps that could be filled. And that's why I created the channel to prevent that hesitancy and getting stuck in it and doing the magical thing, and I feel like there's a lot of sort of what ifs in witchcraft, and it's like, what if you succeed? What if you just do it and it's fine? What if you do it and nothing happens? Who cares? And the thing for me is just this sort of journey of starting the channel, and then it's just bizarre that it's gone from me doing the sort of walk and talks from the very first days of the page, where we were chatting about something in my mind, and dodgy camera work and dodgy this, that and the other, and it's just funny to go from that. I always knew I wanted to do a YouTube channel. I just wasn't as confident in the beginning that anyone perhaps would want to even listen or to watch or anything like that. And so the page kind of stuck around for a bit. When I finally started the channel this year, I think it's been a bit mad. I'm super excited. I'm super excited by it all, because this is just such a crazy sort of time, because the channel itself, it's been such a fantastic tool to get to know you folks, and to really, get to know people like Bree, and to solidify, connections with people. And so for it to go from this little page to being on a panel at a witch conference and a witch convention, like, that's kind of crazy to me. So really wild. And I'm definitely kind of letting it sink in a little bit and trying to put it in my head in a way. So super exciting, and I really hope that I'm sort of returning your investment in me, those of you who've so kindly donated to my laptop fund when it all went bust, and I really hope that this shows that I'm committed to the community, I'm committed to getting involved and getting things done, and I'm just so grateful to be where I am, and to continue to create content for you. I've got some exciting guests coming up for the channel, just personally, and it's just really epic. There's talking about exciting guests, there's some fantastic vendors at the WitchCon, at the SASS Witch Con. So many different talented people, and if you check out the website at witchcon.com for their different sites and links, because really, really epic, and just so fantastic. I'd definitely recommend you know, in your witchy path, if you feel like you're, you know, at a bit of an impasse, or feel like you don't feel like you're ever going to know enough, you will get there. You will have those moments of reflection to be able to go, oh, wow, okay, maybe I do know some stuff. Maybe I do, you know, have something to offer, you know, from a community that has given me so much. Maybe I can give back in some way. Maybe I can, you know, offer something. And you know, this channel is my constant offering, and this WitchCon is just something that has just been so thoughtfully put together. It's just, yeah, it's really something that is just so epic. My magical thing to do today really is just to to go and get tickets, to get involved and to join up, you know. I've been mentioning it on YouTube, I've been sharing it all, so hopefully you've seen it, but this is like your last kind of last chance saloon, if you like, to get those tickets. So yeah, amazing stuff. Panels, micro talks, fireside chats, vendors, social stuff going on. It's just going to be, yeah, it's going to be epic. So yeah, hopefully I will see you there. You know, come and join me, ask questions, and yeah, it's just such an epic moment. So thank you so much to everybody who's been organising it, who's been involved, who's been, you know, just, yeah, it's a fantastic thing. So yeah, health and wealth to everybody.